Thank you, Reynaldo. I'm very happy to be here. It's also very impressive to see that we have 91 participants. During any other regional meetings, we have never had such a big crowd. I will talk a bit about FEO and how FEO and Stella Maris started cooperating on the subjects of promoting safety at sea, decent work, and the fight against IUU fishing. Sorry. The focus of the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, or FAO in short, is food security and nutrition. In the Fisheries and Aquaculture Division of the FAO, we have focused until recently on resource management, meaning trying to manage fish stocks to deliver maximum sustainable yield. Maximum sustainable yield, for those of you who are not fisheries biologists, is the maximum amount of fish taken while ensuring that the remaining fish can reproduce enough recruits so that the following year there is again fish for fisheries. To be able to do this, fishery managers need to be able to estimate how much fish is available. Based on that, they can estimate how much fish can be taken, and once they have established that, they need to make sure that not more fish is taken. If catches are not reported, illegally caught, or if the stocks are not regulated, not managed, then one cannot manage the fish sustainably, which will be a problem. These fisheries are called IUU fishing, illegal, unreported and unregulated fishing. As FAO has been focusing until a few years ago on the sustainable exploitation of fish stocks, this was the issue they focused on. Over time, it became clear that this IUU fishing problem was linked to many other issues: safety at sea, lack of decent work, but also drugs and other illegal activities on vessels, to name a few. If someone is not following the rules with respect to fisheries management, chances are high that he or she will also not respect other rules and regulations. Fortunately, this was recognized, and in October 2000, an ad hoc working group on IUU fishing and related matters was established by the FAO and IMO, while ILO, the International Labour Organization, officially joined in 2019. This cooperation deals, as the name clearly indicates, with the interlinked issues as IUU fishing, safety at sea, and decent work in the fishery sector. In 2015, during the third meeting of this joint ad hoc working group, the recommendations were made to start with joint activities by IMO, FAO and ILO, along with other agencies, to promote the ILO Working Fishing Convention and the ILO International Standards on Forced Labor, including human trafficking. Also, it was agreed to promote the IMO, I think it's called the Cape Town Agreement. And of course, FAO has since a few years the Port State Measures Agreement. The working group, in fact, recognized the linkages between IUU fishing and poor working conditions. Therefore, the working group recommended joint initiatives to raise awareness in the sector and to consider the relationship between fisheries governance, the seafood industry and forced labor. FAO and Stella Maris, or at that time called the Apostleship of the Sea, organized in 2016 an event on the occasion of World Fisheries Day, which was on 21st of November at FAO headquarters, which was titled "The Violations of Human Rights Within the Fishing Sector and Illegal, Unreported and Unregulated Fishing." During that meeting, many stakeholders, representatives were present. The fishing industry, unions, CSOs, environmental NGOs, people from FAO, ILO and IMO, the International Maritime Organization, and ambassadors from various FAO members, states. At that meeting, a consensus was reached that more needs to be done to address the related issues of IUU fishing, safety at sea and decent work in the fishery sector. Institutions, agencies, ministries, CSOs, NGOs and others need to work together more and better.
Toma, sí, ven que la computadora tiene buen audio.
Excuse. One of the actions taken after this event was that we, FAO and Stella Maris, in cooperation with ILO and IMO, started organizing regional technical seminars where specialists from different ministries like fisheries, labor, maritime affairs, coast guards, justice, and others, and representatives from environmental NGOs, unions, the industry itself, like vessel owners, came together to discuss issues in their region and to develop actions to address these issues. The seminars started with information sessions where international organizations explained the institutional framework, followed by sessions by other stakeholders, so that all participants coming from these different entities, from these different authorities, started to get a comprehensive picture of the sector in the region. It was interesting to see people dealing with the fishery sector from different angles. Some people from the same country had never spoken with each other and were not aware of issues outside of their mandate. So far, we have held 3 regional seminars. One in Manila in the Philippines, together with CFDEC, a regional fisheries organization. Another one in Mahé in the Seychelles, on the auspices of the Indian Ocean Tuna Commission, and the last one in Accra in Ghana, together with the Fishery Commission of the Western Gulf of Guinea. I need to say, of course, that these seminars could not have been held without the support from, for instance, Pew Charitable Trusts, the International Transport Workers Federation, and Compass, a Catholic NGO from the United States. We had planned to continue this work throughout the world, but then, as we know, COVID-19 struck and no physical meetings could be held. It looks like we will not be able to meet physically soon, while we would like to keep the momentum. And therefore, we would like to continue making people in the sector aware of these connected issues. And therefore, we decided to continue our meetings, but virtually and not completely. This virtual meeting will cover the first part of the normal regional technical seminar. We would like to raise awareness of issues in the fishery sector in Mesoamerica. As soon as physical meetings are possible, we plan to meet so that the interactive part of the seminars can take place. This last part is very important. We hope that this will be possible at the beginning of next year, but who knows? It's up in the air. With that, I would like to thank you for your attention, and I'm looking forward to a fruitful meeting. Thank you. Reinaldo, back to you.